Hi guys, what's going on, people? Welcome back to another John Sinclair TV back again. And this afternoon, I've got a Newcastle fan co-host, and we got a Sunderland fan who was quite happy to come in as well. But no, we're not going to glue him. We're not like that. And he's welcome. And big up to Paul, who came back from Sunderland yesterday. And good afternoon to Wayne.
Hiya, John. Thanks for having us on, mate. It's a pleasure to be on. Thanks to be asked, and I'm sure there's a lot to discuss. Hiya, Paul, as well.
All right, mate.
Great stuff. And if you like the video, like what you watch, make sure you like and subscribe. If you like to do a super chat, the bullet signs on the bottom right hand corner. And if you'd like to become a member, it is just 99p. Let's go on to Lorraine T. Big up to Lorraine. Hi to you. And I hope you're great and your family. Hi to Gary V. And hi to everyone. Hi to Liz as well. Welcome back to Henry Tiltree. I like that. And please like, subscribe, and share the socials to help this channel grow. Thank you very much indeed. And Lorraine saying hi to Win, and she welcomes anyone as well. And Gary, Liz, Lorraine, and also as well, I've got 52 watching at the minute. Thank you very much indeed. That's all platforms across. And it finished Sunderland 0, Newcastle United 3. It's our first win over our rivals for 13 years. And because you're the guest win, if you just give us a little bit of your breakdown on yesterday's game, how do you think the game went? Number one. Number two, did you expect to get beat?
Before the game, I wasn't one of these who was thinking we were going to win. I was hoping that we'll probably catch you. Hoping to catch you on an off day, and we know your away form this season hasn't been very, very good. I think you've only won one away until yesterday, so I was kind of hoping to catch you on an off day. We might sneak, put in the performance of the season. It didn't happen, and to be fair, it kind of went to form, and it went the way I expected it to go. It was a tough game. It was a big wake-up call to everybody at Sunderland. It just shows you where we need to improve and where we've got to get to if we want to be anywhere near the Premier League. I mean, yesterday the atmosphere was absolutely fantastic, man. It was really, really good. Having 6,000 fans in the stadium made it an absolutely amazing atmosphere. Just a shame that we couldn't actually live up to that on the pitch. We didn't turn up. We froze, and it was men against boys. The midfield was we just got steamrollers. We really did. It didn't. But it went the way I hope it didn't. But unfortunately, we take it on the chin and move on.
Yeah, that's fair enough, and that's nice words as well, which is very, very true in what you're saying. I'm going to. He's Jonathan. I mean, he's a wine-up merchant as well, but he's a good lad. Get in there, everyone. Yesterday, since Newcastle won, could I give the Sunderland fan, which is Win, a handkerchief? Please don't cry, because we won, from Jonathan and kids. Listen, they're both banned as well. That's what we needed on channel. And as long as they don't say the word hate, which is good, but they're great. Jonathan, kid, you gotta love them. Big up to Alan. Big up to Liz. Hope our amigo Jones today, indeed, and afternoon to Roger as well. Big up to you, mate. Paul, you went to the match yesterday, and long trek as well. Give us a little bit of your breakdown on yesterday's game for those who haven't watched you, mate.
Yeah, well, like I said, before even the game, I thought the club tried their best to make it as organised as possible. So we all got a time to get to St James's Park, so we had to meet there. So I got there for like 8 o'clock, bumped into loads of people there. Then you had to queue up. You got some, I know we got a bit of banter for this, but we got some free scarves, a free bottle of water at a cereal bar, and I was getting a lot of stick for that. I was putting up pictures on my Facebook and stuff from some of my Sunderland friends. Like, what's all that about? And I was like, well, the club are trying to say thank you for getting up early and hanging about. Thousands upon thousands of buses. It was ridiculous. It was mad, and I guess the only negative was the queue. It seemed a bit unorganised at some points, but everyone got there in the end, so it all worked out fine. Just kind of got cattled onto the bus, arrived at the stadium light, and then they were just kind of saying to us, they gave us like a path. They blocked off the Sunderland fans, who gave us a very warm welcome. all banter and all stuff. That's what was nice about it. So it was nothing. I haven't heard of any problems or any trouble overnight. I don't know if there's been any news, but I didn't see any or hear any. So that was positive. Like I said, banter and back and forward is you're always going to get, but no real like fights or anything like breaking up, which is the positive thing for me. And then obviously we're just calling about, put it straight into the stand, straight into the Newcastle bar. Sorry, the Black Cats bar. And it was great. I mean, Sherlock was there, Matty Longstaff was there, Ryan Taylor was there. They're all there. It was really cool to bump into some of these guys in the away end. That was really nice. Adam P, all the people you can think of. Steve Wraith, I bumped into lads off Newcastle Fans TV. Everyone who was there was written. It was just brilliant, the atmosphere. The 6,000 fans made it, and then the Sunderland fans as well. Like I said, just that display and stuff. I don't know where the medicine money went. I think the Sunderland fans might need to look into that because apparently it cost 17 grand, but I don't know where all that money went because apparently they were reused from a previous display. The things they had, which doesn't look great on the owners again. But yeah, it was just brilliant. It was brilliant to be back there, brilliant to be in that atmosphere, and then the game just kind of took over. I think it was a bit of backwards and forwards for the first couple of 10 minutes. Sunderland just trying to hold their shape. We were just doing what we could, and I don't think anyone was really in the game much until 20 minutes in. We kind of just started getting into the game a bit more and getting a bit more dangerous, and then I think the one goal, just with the young goal, even if he doesn't get there, Isaac's tapping it in. I just think that's just kind of, I don't know if it's that goal or maybe the second goal probably killed the game off for Sunderland.
The second goal for me.
Yeah, you come out the second half thinking, right, let's give him a game, and then within 30 seconds, Almiron's nicked the ball off him, pass it to Isaac, and it's 2-0, and then pretty much game over. Sunderland had a bit of a stint when Joelinton came off. I felt Miley kind of struggled to get up to the pace of the game. He's 17, so I can't blame him that much, but he kind of got a bit lost in the tactics, and then Sunderland kind of came into it. Good save from Dubravka, clipped the crossbar as well, which was a decent shot. And then we just the shape kind of came about. We swapped Miley and Longstaff, and that just changed the game. And then we just kind of saw it out, and then Gordon was causing his usual trouble, and then got the penalty, and then then it's 3-0, and then that's everything really. But it was really cool. It was a really, like I said, and then we got Shepherd back. We had to wait half an hour for the Sunderland fans to go. Then we got Shepherd back to the buses and got back to St James's Park. And it was, like I said, it was really well organised. I thought the police did a good job. Yeah. They were having fun with us as well. It wasn't super serious or anything like that. So I have to say they did a good job overall for me.
Yeah, 6 fouls went over yesterday, which is apparently behaved impeccably as well, which is good. And I thought the police handled it really, really well from what I'm hearing. And like you said, Paula had other people as well saying exactly the same thing. And let's go on to Leslie. We're saying one in the post. Gary, crucially, do you remember the Sombrero song? Sombrero song. I get it. You know what? I found out yesterday that was awful. An unnecessary tackle on our young Mag Lewis Marley, 67, then celebrated. His bones were even developed and could have ended his career. Ooh, I see what you mean, Lorraine. Well, literally looked a pretty bad one, but he just got the ball first.
I don't know. But for me, John, right?
Yeah.
And I think the Sunderland fans will probably agree with me on this. There wasn't enough of that from them in the game. I know Marley's a lad, but there wasn't enough of that aggression in the game.
No, and that was a big thing for me as well. And I think I did say that we didn't have any guidance or inspiration from Michael Beale. He spent most of the day sat
in the dugout. Yeah, in the dugout. Yeah.
When you come on to in a minute, by the way. Go on, lads.
Like when you've got a young side, you're looking for guidance and looking for that inspiration, but when you see your manager just sitting down on the bench, then you're like, well, and you're right, the lack of aggression from us was really, really poor. There wasn't one clatter and tackle. I'm not saying dirty tackles, but there wasn't one clatter and tackle apart from that end of the game from our midfield.
Yeah.
That's the problem. You're right. You're right. I mean, I'm going to come on to Michael Beale, right? I mean, for me, when Michael Beale was appointed manager of Sunderland, I think to myself, I envy you guys. I'm not going to lie, I envied you. And that's not being horrible to you. But that guy, I mean, Rangers, I mean, messed up. It was not big enough. You can't cover club at Rangers. How are you going to do it for Sunderland? He was not the man for Sunderland Football Club. For me, it would have been Will Steele for Reims. He would have been your guy. And a project going on with your club, he could have been there for 4 or 5 years, and he would have got in the Premier League as well. But unfortunately, Michael Beale, for me, he is not your answer. It's as simple as that. Go on.
He's a cheap option, and he's a yes man.
Yeah.
At our club, Christian Speakman is pulling the strings. He's involved in picking the team, I think, and more than what we think. And I think Beale's just a front man for that. Apparently, with Will Still, it was going to cost us £5 million for to buy him out of his contract, which we would never have done. We would never ever done that. And Beale was just out of a job. He's a cheap option, and we've actually, in my opinion, we've took 2 or 3 steps back from sacking Mowbray and getting him in charge, because the guy is. I mean, you've got to give him a chance. He's only had 4 games, but for me, he's a clown. The Rangers fans have slated him, so they're still recovering from when he was in charge. That his tactics are terrible, and that's kind of showed. You saying yesterday, we stopped the high press, we let you play, and we didn't really, we didn't get in your faces, and we didn't give you a challenge whatsoever.
Facts, absolute facts. I mean, look, I was going to say cheap option. In my opinion, I don't think Bill will last. I don't think he'll last the end of the season. I'm telling you, he'd be gone. And then they probably think, you know what? New season, go and get Will Still. Simple as that. And consistency from the ref, Gordon, a yellow again. I mean, there's nothing. It's just a Paul shirt. Isak came in, and I thought he's going to cause a riot as well. For me personally, I thought, Alex, don't do that. Please don't do that. Keep yourself out of it. You get put to know. I think the police were at an East United yesterday after kettling the Newcastle fans in and into the stadium. Very true. I got Nippon. Big up the Nippon, by the way. He's a big Chelsea fan. Good win yesterday against Preston. Question for you, Wayne. Do you see making the playoffs this season?
In a word, no. Even though we're only 3 points outside the playoffs, like I just said, we've took a massive step back from where we are. Even the top teams in the Championship are light years ahead of us. You cannot have a team of young kids. You need some experience in there. You need some experienced Championship players, and we haven't got that. We've only got Pritchard, the only one who you're saying yesterday. Once Joe Linton went off, he was the one who kind of started getting on the ball and making things happen. Without that, we haven't got a centre forward. We haven't got a strong centre half to play alongside Ballard. But we've got players playing out of position. So for me, at this moment in time, unless we make some experienced signings in the window, then we'll not make the playoffs. We're a worse team than what we were last year in a stronger league. So
yeah, I agree. And you're lucky to be 6 or 7-6 in a minute. Yeah. Wow, how do you get there? That's down to Tony Mowbray. I'm telling you, if Mowbray was there, I think he would have got in the playoffs for sure. But I don't understand that sacking. I just don't understand at all whatsoever.
He criticised the board. That's why, and I think he was taking the rap for us not scoring goals and some of the performances, but he was shafted basically. The players that he had, the players that we signed, he was saying weeks and weeks before that he needed a centre forward. We didn't get one, and then I think he just got sick. He got fed up with taking the rap and carrying the can for the board, and he spoke out about it, and they got rid of him. So.
It's just find an easy way out. That's all it is. Just find a reason why to sack him. Absolutely disgraceful. I mean, you got the owners young. I think he'll learn from it. He'll definitely learn from it. He must be thinking, I wish I never sacked him. He's right. But done now. It's done. Let's go on to some more comments as well. Paul, I think Lorraine's having a go. I'm not sure. But the Sunderland player just went in and knocked for the ball. Where I celebrate.
But like I say, I get what you're saying, Lorraine. But for me, I'm obviously I'm a Newcastle fan. I'm not saying I want him to do it, but from a Sunderland point of view, that's what you want from your players. You want that crunch. I mean, go back and watch what Lee Catmull used to do to some of them. Yeah. Jesus Christ! If you think that tackle was bad, look at what he was doing to some of our players back in the day. Jesus Christ! Do you know what I mean? It's just that whole thing of like that passionate thing about it. And that's the first time in the whole game I saw it from a Sunderland player. We had it from Bruno, smack in the air, loving it. You got tackling. Joe shouting at the, Isaac shouting. It was really, our guys seemed really up for it, and that's the first bit of passion I saw from a Sunderland player the whole game.
Yeah,
I just think that wasn't enough on their side.
100%.
Longstaff should not have started. He was picked for Sunderland as a Geordie lad. Those 2 shots over the bar, one when he had the first shot, one of them he went over the right wing cross and Trippier, and then the second one when he blazed it over for 15 yards, way over the bar. Those 2 shots over the bar, what were they? He can't shoot or finish. And yeah,
I thought Longstaff played right yesterday.
After those 2 shots, I didn't feel it was that bad, to be fair. You know what I mean? I think they start to Sean because it was Sunderland and he's a Geordie. You're right, Lorraine. Everyone's got an opinion, which is good. And then Lorraine said, "Howie, man, the Mackems had a name win."
I know he's more better than us.
I know, and that's for a Chelsea fan. Sorry, the pun. I mean, he's a Chelsea league gunner, by the way, Ethan. And Bella game without VAR, I prefer
100%.
100%.
Point that bar was a fantastic. It flowed.
It flowed nicer. Yeah.
Having said that, mind, if we did have VAR, I think Dan Ballard would have been sent off.
Me too.
Yeah. Kind of worked in our favour.
Or if it was at home, he'd be sent off enough. He'd be sent off. And he's still not 100% fit, Lorraine. He usually takes a while to get up to speed. I know what you're saying, but we are a bit limited at the minute, and that's in Gary V. My man, big up to you, my man. You good? And it was great playing Sunderland again. My first game was when Sunderland beat us 3-0. I can remember that many times. Wow. And you know what? You can't beat revenge, can you? I'm sorry, mate. If I was in the Sunderland chat sort of 30 round something, I take it. Someone tweeted us yesterday saying that, we gave you a goal. We had a laugh about it. Let's go on to what's watching. We are Wrexham, and they show the violence from the fans over the years. Yeah, it's a madness, absolute madness. And you mean Longstaff, Gary? Yeah, absolutely. Right, let's go on to the team, right, Paul? Our team. I mean, Eddie had to pick the right team. And for me, it's a strong lineup. I mean, again, Livramento didn't play. He went for experience. He went with Dan Burn, the left back. Trippier had a good game, by the way. His best game for a few months, to be fair. He came in right back. Midfield 3 was usual suspects. And I'll tell you who I haven't mentioned yet, and that's Miggy. What a game he had yesterday. That's his best game he had in months. Foxy's going to love us.
Has he found his level?
Don't let him hear you say that, man. Wow.
But, I was really happy when I saw the team sheet. I was like, Eddie is not tweeting this with any lack of respect whatsoever. He has shown Sunderland the highest amount of respect he can.
Yeah.
We're putting out pretty much our strong. Well, it was our strongest 11. I know Livramento is a very good player, but from last season, that's our strongest team. The back four that kept all the clean sheets. I know Dubravka wasn't there, but Pope said it's the same back four with the 5 there. You've got the midfield, and then you've got Isaac up front with Gordon and Almiron. It's the best squad we could have gone with, and I think it just showed that ultimate respect. I'll tell you what, though, John. I know different worlds, but if we would have beaten Chelsea and we would have gotten through in the Champions League, I don't think we would have been playing this squad against Sunderland. I really don't. I think it would have been a second string. Because we would have had the semi-finals this week or next week or whenever it would have been. So I don't know if it would have been as strong, but that's another world that we're not in. But so he had the opportunity to do that strong.
Yeah.
And I just think that just set the tone. The lads, they needed some confidence for that away form because it has been bloody awful. It really has been dreadful. And there was parts of the performance. And I'm not saying Eddie agreed with me that it wasn't perfect yesterday. And there were still parts of that performance that the away form crept in at times. A ball got through our midfield and done the whole midfield. That's from a team that's in another league. Some of our attacking play was to be, not a lot to be decided at times. Messing around with it at the back. Too slow at times. There's little bits of the performance that creeped in to our usual away form. And even Eddie said it wasn't the best performance, but who cares? Whatever, we got it.
That's it, isn't it?
So there's still some work to be done for definite. I'm hoping it's a confidence boost for the lads because we need it. We've got Man City coming up next at home, and then you've got Villa away, and that's I think they're unbeaten at home this season. So it'd be a gargantuan effort to get anything out of those guys. Although I thought they got very lucky last night, but it is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I kind of agree. 50 people watching in the building. Thank you very much indeed on all platforms. Insta, also X, also on Facebook as well. And X's numbers going up all the time. Thank you very much indeed for that. Lauren said, okay, Gary. And was we watching? I read that. And let's go for more comments. I'll get rid of it altogether. I used to be in for FAR, but not anymore. Kind of agree. I think the quality of fishing would improve if they didn't consistently run VAR, Leslie. I agree.
Yeah.
We both differs on opinions. That's good. That's in Gary. Miggy, I thought he was like a whippet chasing them rabbits yesterday. That's exactly right, Alan. Miggy, my boy, absolutely. That's the best game he's had for a while. I'm not going to criticize him, but you know what? I'll praise him when he plays well. And when he doesn't play well, then I have to be real with him. That's not having a go. As a person, it's just the performance on the pitch. Big up to Luca, by the way. Good luck today for Arsenal against Liverpool in the FA Cup. I feel sad for Sunderland and it would be great to see them back in the Prem. The players need this rivalry and motivation as healthy competition. What do you think, Wayne? You need Sunderland back in the Prem.
I totally agree. I mean, yesterday that derby atmosphere was amazing, and the Premier League needs that. I think there's no better derby I think in the world. That atmosphere, the rivalry, it's class. And it just showed yesterday. It's been 7-8 years too long. So, but I just from a Sunderland perspective, it's going to be a long time before we have another one, unless it's a cup game, because we're light years away from the Premier League. So.
Yeah, true. Miggy's level. That's in Roger. Miggy's level.
I've started something now.
Wow. Bless him. I like it, Amy. Afternoon to homesick Geordie. Passion, my guy. Passion. Hope you're okay. And hope you had a good game yesterday too. I know it's just banter, but why did Sunderland fans boot our owners? I don't get that at all whatsoever. I mean, they had a go at Trippier as well. And I'm not going to
our arch rivals. I mean,
it is our arch rivals.
I don't know what. I mean, no offense. It's just kind of if that lad, I don't know their owner that much, but if he was walking past St James's Park, I'd boo him.
Well, that's it. It's just banter. It's just what happened on the day. It's just the way it is. And you've got to find something to kind of try to get at you with. So.
Yeah. That's fair enough, fair dues. Let's go on to Amy Drew. Paul first half was rubbish. Paul, why are you picking on us again? That's from Joe. I gotta get you on me live soon for the Villa preview as well, mate. So if you want to come on,
mate, you're probably going to get your own back when we play you at Villa Park. I tell you, our away form and how you're playing. I'm very scared. I'm very scared.
We could get our players back, Paul. We could get Willett back, Harvey Barnes back. You never know. But we'll just see. I just can't get over the horrible, nasty flag made insults Amanda. Why? Yeah. I mean, people say it's banter. I don't. It's ridiculous, man. But it's not nice when you call people names. I think Amanda loved it, really. Did you see the vid she posted after Isaacs has scored? Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
Seen it. Agreed to win. Lorraine, they're just jealous. That's an Alan. Yes, Gary. That's discussed. I missed that, unfortunately. Like John said yesterday, I hope they get those people and prosecute. That's an Amy. And need to aim it nasty unnecessarily. And yeah, you know what it is, right? Some people likes it, some people don't. It's simple as that. Right, let's go on to the game, right? I mean, we had a couple of chances. Sean Longstaff should have scored. Patterson made a serious body. And then also had some chances as well. Longstaff fell over the bar. But the goal was coming. We had a lovely 1-2 with Joe and Gordon. Cross coming left-hand side win. And then Ballard hit into his own goal win. I mean, it was unlucky. If he didn't get there, Isak would have scored.
It was, but I just think, again, tactic-wise for us, you could see in the first 5 minutes that Gordon was torturing Trahune. And rather than put somebody out there to double up on Gordon. We didn't have a right-sided player. Trey Hume was exposed, and Eddie Howe put Joe Litton on the left-hand side as well to double up on Trey Hume, and that's where the goal came from. And that's what we're getting about tactics-wise for us. Clueless. We could see in the crowd where the trouble was coming from time and time again. And that's Hume got booked as well for a bad tackle on Gordon as well. So, but we didn't address that, and that's where the first game come from. And like you say, he had to try and clear it. Unfortunately, it went in the back of the net. But you know, as the first half went on, he's getting more and more on top. Unfortunately, and I was hoping we could get into half time at 0-0. We might have been able to change things, but unfortunately, we couldn't hang on.
Yeah. It is what it is. Weird. Where did Sunderland get his flags from his Christmas crackers? They spent 17 grand on it as well, mate.
Allegedly.
But they're not going to tell you exactly in there. It's just a roughly guess.
Since when was Sunderland silver and red?
That's it. It was supposed to be white, but
silver now. Oh dear.
Wow. I'll tell you what.
On about money, there was somebody put a comment on one of my videos last night to say that apparently Newcastle have donated the ticket money that you've got to us. Now, I didn't know if that's true. But I'd like to say I didn't know.
I haven't seen it, no.
I've never heard that anywhere.
I've never seen that one.
No.
But it's like, why? I don't know why you would do that, but
odd. But it's done now. It's done. With that one, and Isak was going to get on the end. That's from Kia W, and it's Ballard with Jordan. Is it Jordan?
No, he's a Cockney from Arsenal. That's where he is.
Oh, he's a London lad.
He's a London lad.
Yeah.
He's a London lad. Mr. Hattie means he's a hat-trick. The own goal was unfortunate, but he should have cleared it. Lack of experience. That's from Lorraine. Comment. Our Sunderland fans got to ask where the 17,000 deep came from.
We'll ask, but we'll never find out. We'll never find out.
Sunderland fans will be robbed of their own. And in terms of tactics, does Wayne think putting Joe Bellingham to Mark Bruno was an error? It took away its own game. Do you know what? I'll notice that straight away. And I'll tell you what, Paul, right? That played it into our hands because Bellingham, I thought we said, hang on a minute, what's Bellingham doing defending? He's a 10. I mean, took away his game. That is down to Mickey Beale. He's the one who effed up.
100%.
He effed up, yeah. If you're going to play a 10, right, and you don't want Bellingham there, play Pritchard there. And play Barner right, and then he would have had a goal.
Do you know what, right? We were kind of stuck yesterday because we know how good that yous are on the high press. So, you know, you would think that, yes, you can play out from the back, but not in stupid positions, and it was happening time and time again. You would see it was the second goal was coming. That's where the second goal come from, was trying to play out in stupid places. But tactically-wise, we beat Preston the week before with the same team. So if Michael Beale thought that same team could then go and beat you, then it just shows you how naive he is. A couple of weeks ago, when Michael Dodd was in charge, we played Leeds, and Leeds, obviously on paper, are a stronger team than what we are. We went to a back five, and we looked much better. We nullified their threat, which to me yesterday is what we should have done. Went to a back three, 2 wing backs. The pace with Alicia could have stopped Gordon, but we didn't, you know. And this is the thing. This is the frustrating thing. Like Job as well. Job had a terrible game yesterday. He was miles off it, and like I say, it was a big wake-up call for him as well. And anybody who thinks he's anywhere like his brother, he's light years away from that. But he's only a young boy. He's 18. He will learn from that yesterday. But he played him out of position. He should not have been playing there. He hasn't got the pace to be a centre midfield player.
Yeah, that's the thing. That is the thing. I mean, you've got to find a good role for him, and he's definitely a 10. But he's just a young guy, like I said. He costs, what, £3 million with add-ons on top as well, and then he'll come good. He will come good.
Probably not with us. That's the thing.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
That's the problem. And you need to coach him right, because you don't get up this season or next, he'll be gone.
All of young lads will be the same. The likes of Bellingham, Ballard, all of them. If we don't get promoted this season, then we'll lose Jack Clark. We'll lose all of them. Yeah, Clark, even Jack Clark yesterday, like you see in Trippier, Clark never got a kick. He never got in the game.
Yeah.
Do you think you missed Patrick Roberts yesterday? I mean, in a way, I'm glad he did.
Massively on that right hand side. We had nobody. We had Trey Hume was by himself. Pritchard was kind of tucking in, and that was giving the space down the left hand side. So I will massively miss Robert yesterday.
Oh yes, he would give Dan Burn a run for the money as well.
Well, that's why I would have tried switching. Why not put Jack Clark on the right hand side, even for 15-20 minutes, just to mix it up a little bit? Because I think Jack Clark running at Dan Burn would have caused them trouble. But
every single time.
I mean, Dan Burn was playing forward for most of the bloody game. He was overlapping Miggy at times. I was like, where is Dan Burn going?
I'll tell you what as well. I think Dan Burn, if you play 4-3 Dan Burn on top on his own, I think he'd do a good job. I think he'd do a really good job. But I wouldn't go as far as that. I wouldn't go as far as that. But still. Hey, John, stop talking rubbish for you. I think they set him up for failure. Don't know about Bellingham by the way. That's from Wagner. Here's a good deal for Sunderland. Swap him for Drew Bellingham for Henrik. Oh, that's the deal. It's the deals. He's an international win. He's an international mate.
He's experienced. I give him that. But from what I've seen him this season, no thanks.
Not for you.
No.
Not for you. Oh, bless him. Alan loves transfers, doesn't he? I mean, he'd be a good manager as well. He's a 10 and not 6 or 8. He's a national archer. That's a belter, Alan. Hi to Crates. Hi to you, mate. Get up, John. I hope you're good. Hope you enjoyed the game yesterday as well, mate. And let's go on to Roger regarding pace. I noticed for the first time the truth how big Dan Burn has of that. Long legs or not. He's slow. Wow. How much did Joe Bellingham cost? Something like 3 million with add-ons, right?
Yeah, that's about right. About 3 million add-ons, But like I say, we're playing him too much. He's played nearly every game this season, and a young lad like that needs to be playing in giving spells out the side, but we're not. And again, that's down to Speakman, because Speakman knows the family. At Christmas, Jude Bellingham attended all of our games over Christmas, and he played every minute of every game, and it's too much for him. He's only a young lad. You're going to burn him out. Yeah.
And you can't do that. He needs to find a formula very, very quickly, because you've got Ipswich soon, haven't you? Eddie only likes Burn for his stature and presence. That sounds about right, Lorraine. And let's go into the second goal. I mean, the second goal, right? I mean, if you're going to play the ball out from the back, Paul, you have to have some conviction back yourself, mate, because I tell you what, that was absolutely horrendous, yeah? It was poor. I mean, he looks up.
Sorry, I was saying he's tried to they're trying to play out from the back, and he's tried to do Miggy. And he's just passed it straight to him. And then it's the easiest, it's the easiest. I was a bit worried that Miggy was going to shoot and miss, but he made the sensible choice. Nice little pass to Isak, and it's people. I was hearing people say, "Oh, it was easy." I saw the replay this morning on the TV, and I thought actually the finish was much better than a lot of people are getting credit for. It's right in the corner. Tell you what, Isak is something special as a finisher. That is some, that's some finish from that angle. Especially in that top corner, that's just giving the goalkeeper no chance to get there. And then, like you say, it's just their plan is in the bin. Any team talk that's happened in halftime is gone. Confidence has probably put their heads down. A lot of the Sunderland fans, you just hear the collective. Just what? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? We've come out and just shot ourselves in the foot. It was the best start possible for us and the worst for them. And I just think that, like I say, that kind of just killed any sense of it being a contest.
Yeah, I kind of agree. I mean, excuse me. I mean, you haven't got the back players to do it. You haven't got quick players to do it as well, neither. Let's be real. But if you look at chances Sunderland's had, I mean, the back, a grace for his legs. And I'm sorry, but I thought Sunderland lucky then. That could have gone anywhere. And the back did really well. And then Pritchard came on the zone, had a long distance shot, hit the top of the post and out for a goal kick. And then he had another chance when Debraka made a fantastic save, lower down as well. He must have saw it late, by the way, because to be fair, I didn't think he'd seen that. But you know what? I mean, Newcastle were definitely turning the screw. And when you get a opponent like us turn the screw, then, you're going to be in big, big trouble. Before we come on to Wayne's comments on that, let's go on to The next one, I'm a big Dan Burn fan, by the way. He went to school with my grandfather's nephew. That's Roger. Okay, cool. And in that time, the lad there was bro. His size intimidates in front of the goal. 6'7" of him. No, I'm not going to read that. I'm sorry.
Bloody hell.
I know what you're on about. No capitals in our chat, please. No caps in our chat as well. But I get it. I nearly fell for it as well. Do apologise, guys. Not game related, but anyone else notice how St. James Park Miley always has this younger bro as his mascot, and he's actually at the Sunderland Academy. And yeah, I didn't know he was there. I didn't know that at all, but I do now. Thank you for that, Lorraine. I'm a BDB fan to Raj. Yep, slow, but sometimes hooks his legs around for a tackle before they left him for dead. First 5 yards in his head. It's his Achilles heel, big Achilles heel, unfortunately. And I'm not going to read the next one out, but I get you. And Gilfin. And then I've got one here. Commented on Bruno's post. PSG fan responded. Hope he comes to Parry. Told him good luck with that. Let me tell you something now, and I'm going to make this very, very clear. Bruno Guimaraes is not leaving Newcastle this season. He is not. I mean, Fabrizio Romero, I'm a big fan of him, right? He even said that it could happen. I could tell you now, he ain't going anywhere. He loves Newcastle United. It's as simple as that. So
it's not that. It's it's all about the 100 million clause in the contract. But the thing is, PSG can't afford it, so it's a non-story.
Yeah, that won't happen anytime soon. If he's going to leave, it'll be Madrid. It'll be Madrid. And I'm not going to read the next comment out, unfortunately. That's a bit OTT. I'm going to like to have seen Sunderland get a goal to add to the atmosphere. For me, I don't think so. I don't want to see any goals whatsoever, Lorraine. I do not. I see what you mean. We do want to see any in the Premier League. Phillips has been left out at City squad to stop him from being cup tied and not sending a comment to Newcastle.
Interesting,
wow.
though.
Very interesting.
It would have been the perfect game to play him in.
Would you want Calvin Phillips?
We could do with him on loan as a 6 because you do need a number 6 because we haven't got someone who could break up the play in the midfield. Bruno could, but we need someone's going to be there.
Yeah, Bruno needs to be further forward.
Yeah. Only way Bruno leaves if it's the Barcelona Madrid. That's about to be a draw. Big up to you, my guy. I hope you're good. Not seeing, let's have a look. Not seeing Lay's comments up in the chats, John. I have, but if it comes up again, then we have to do something about that one. Bruno loves to hear. He does. Phillips off to Juve. No, he's not. They pulled out, apparently. Now is Eddie as he moved to Shearer's old house with his family. And you know what? I said it before. Eddie is not leaving Newcastle United. I'm not a transfer guru, by the way, but there's no way. And Juve has definitely pulled out. That's better. And I hope someone from Sunderland gets sacked for letting us change their bar. Even as a Newcastle fan, that was a disgrace, and that was allowed. And do you agree with that win?
100%. I mean, I did when I first found out and saw the images that had come out on I think it was Thursday or Friday afternoon. I was absolutely raging. I did a short on YouTube, but it got like 35,000 views. It was like unbelievable.
I know, Gary.
Absolutely fuming. You know, I mean, who decided that? On what planet did they think that would go down well with all our Sunderland fans? I mean, can you imagine if it the other way around and you decorated your bar with all Sunderland? I mean, however, who somebody has to be sacked over that. And for our owner said that he had no idea. I don't believe that for a second because it was
rubbish. Yeah, absolutely rubbish.
It was rumored weeks before that was what was going to happen. And we were like, no, surely not. That's rubbish. And then when it happened, dear me, but this is our ownership. This is where we are. You know, they don't get our fan base. They just don't get it one bit.
Right. No.
Absolutely disgraceful. Absolutely.
I reckon they would have seen all the comments and been like, "Oh, they're really mad about it. How that's strange." I don't think they would have even computed that they would have been mad about it.
Do you know what it is, right? I mean, look, if that happened at Newcastle, right, I'll tell you something now, right? It would be bedlam. I'll tell you that for now. They wouldn't even think about it because they would get it.
You wouldn't have even thought about it.
Your owner, right? Your owner, right? Someone should have had a word of his ear and said, "This is not allowed." Yeah, and he went ahead and done that.
Exactly. You know what? Our owner, we never see him. Yes, he's at the odd game, but he never does any interviews. There's no videos now. We never see him. All we got yesterday or Friday afternoon was a hasty post on Instagram that was put out to say how he disgusted he was, and there's going to be a full interview and all that sort of stuff. But it's a load of bollocks. He knew, 100% he knew.
He's investigating himself.
Exactly.
Well, if he investigated himself, maybe he should think about his future in the Sunderland order. Let's be honest, the club.
Well, I wouldn't lose any sleep if he came out today and said he was putting it up for sale. I'd be over the moon. I really would. Because
fair enough.
We're going anywhere fast.
What's McCaffrey up to recently? Sorry.
Gary, I missed your comment, mate. Yes, I know you were joking, mate. My guy, I know. I love the bants.
Must have a catty.
I had a bant of a Sunderland fan yesterday, for bants as well. And she loved it, absolutely loved it, bless her. Who's the knocking Sunderland after called Mustafi Kaki?
Mustafa Kaki, it's like it's a joke. Mustafa Kaki.
Yeah, I got it. That's Ronald, not for Newcastle fans TV. I've got to say that. Bruno has been top dog, Lowen, he does. We can't lose him at all whatsoever. That guy, we're better if we get upgraded and get better players like around him alongside Joel Linton, etc. as well. This guy's just going to get better and better. He's a future captain, by the way. I can see it happening. He would be a good signing. We need a DM after hearing what Chris Waddle said. We do need a CDM. Number 6. Sitters run over Huddersfield. I don't even know what the score is.
5 out.
It's 5, isn't it?
I mean, and watch them get a blooming another easy team in the next round, man. Watch it. Watch it happen. I mean, who's that non-league side that just won the other day? I can't remember the name.
That is Maidstone United.
Maidstone. It'll be Maidstone they had. You watch it be that.
It's going to happen, and then we're going to play away to Arsenal or Liverpool. You just watch. Watch. And I think Wayne wants that as well, don't you? You want that, George?
I certainly wouldn't be too disappointed if that happened. No.
Hey! I think we're going to be going down the beach and drinking some piccolados as well. But if that draws come, you're going to love it. You're going to go down on the beach in Florida and then just soak it all up.
I wouldn't go up one bit, not at all.
Yeah, bless you. But you still choose Newcastle. You still choose Newcastle to win, wouldn't you? But yeah, get in. Of course you would. He will. Can you just get us a Lorraine? And can you just imagine if they turned Shearer's bar and white? There would have been a replay. Oh my God, it would have been.
Well, they did. They did have on. Did you see the menu for Shearer's bar, John?
Yeah.
They put they did a hot dog, sausage, and a burger bun meal with cheesy chips. Oh dear!
Not alive, man! Not alive.
Oh man!
Oh, someone said that they banned red sauce as well because of someone's weird man. Come on, who's gotta eat, man? Fighting in the streets happened in Newcastle. As far as I know, I didn't
see any. Okay.
I didn't see any.
No.
Impeccable. Often the police, if they're your former police, done a wonderful job. Thanks to the carpet hospitality yesterday. That's very kind of you. And that's from Alan.
You're very welcome. You're very welcome.
Do you think Sunderland will get into the playoffs? We asked that question earlier on, David. I mean, you think they won't do it?
I don't think so. I think there's too many good sides above us, and I say this unless we have a good window in January and we sign some experienced players, I mid-table, I would have said.
Yeah. Stop it, Alan. It's not always Wayne's fault. I get it. I mean, mate, I'm not being funny, Champs League mags. You've got to stop writing in capitals, mate, or it'll not be read. It's as simple as that. That's me sure. That's the rules. You have to respect it. Thank you. Give over, Paul. Wow. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with friendly banter. Exactly. And fighting in the streets in Newcastle, that's just a typical Saturday night. Wow. I tell you what.
They're all fighting to get into Fiore's only. That's why.
Exactly. I've got to be honest with you, Wayne. I'm disappointed at Sunderland yesterday. Look, Pritchard tried to get the game going. When Barr came on, I think Barr did okay when he came on. And that Rusin, I don't know a lot about this Rusin guy. Played up front, the Ukrainian. Is he on a season-long loan? Is he on a fee? How much did you pay for this guy?
We bought him. We bought him, and we chased him for months and months and months, and we signed him. And he struggled to learn the language and settle into the area, so he hasn't been playing. So he got his first goal for us last weekend against Preston.
Yeah.
And he runs. He's a good player. He runs his heart out, but he needs somebody alongside him. Yesterday we were stuck. We try and play out from the back. We couldn't. Haven't got the players. You play long balls. We haven't got anybody up front foot to hold the ball up. So yesterday we were stuck. But he does graft and he runs. And he just needs a run on the side, but he needs some experience alongside him. We have been linked today with Kiefer Moore. Somebody like him would be perfect.
Yeah, that'd be good.
100%. That would be a great signing on a loan. That would be a fantastic signing. You know what I mean? Because you need someone who's going to hold that ball up. Someone's going to be good in the air.
We bought 4 centre forwards, and last Saturday was the first one that scored. So we've had there hasn't been a centre forward scored a goal for 340 odd days for us. That just shows you where we are.
Mad, isn't it? Absolute mad. I need 2 more subs to get 7,000 people. 2 more subs for 7,000 people. Please share the content, guys. Just go on social media and say, John needs 2 more subs for 7K. Thank you very much indeed. I think Houston will be good, by the way. I think it'll come good. Let's go on to Les. The Sunderland friendly beat. You're absolutely right. And I read that one as well about the fighting. And we got one here. All right, boys. I told you Big Joe would take 5 of them out. I'm going to run the show. Neil, again, you are so right. Are you? Absolutely spot on. And proud to be a Geordie. I love the tackle on Miley. Proper Derby Day tackle. Do you know what? I want to see more tackles like that. Do you know what I mean? Thunder. It's not going to be like the Burnable or the North London Derby or the Manchester Liverpool Derbies or the Glasgow Derby. Do you know what I mean? So you know what it is. Our Derby is one of the best up there. It really, really is.
By miles.
£5. £5 quid. Love it. Is it Bill implementing plan U from the back, or was it originally Mowbray?
We've been playing up from the back for about the last 3 years now, so he hasn't come in and suddenly started doing that. But under Mowbray, we pressed high, and we did it at the right times. You know, under Beale, we just seem to be doing it 100% of the time. Patterson's kicking as well isn't the best, so we're just putting ourselves under pressure. What you saying yesterday? I don't know what I was thinking of to even try and attempt to try and take somebody on the edge of your box. Unbelievable, absolutely unbelievable.
Thing is, so you got to play out at the back. You got to have to announce about yourself. Simple as that. You have to have a brain about it. But no, according to Stephen Gerrard, he reckons Michael Beale's got the brains.
What does he know?
Well,
look where he is now. He's under pressure in Saudi Arabia. Yeah. He's lost the last 2 games over there, hasn't he? So
come on, man.
He's just lost. He just lost. His one assistant's gone to Plymouth.
Yep.
So something ain't quite right there. Look, no shame yesterday. Something would build. Look where we were before Eddie and the owners came into the club. Lorraine, you're so right. I think it was stupid what Sunderland did to sack Tony Mowbray win. David, I can't agree. I'm not even a Sunderland fan.
100%. And in Michael Beale's first game, when we got beat 3-0 at Coventry, end of the game, all the fans were shouting for Tony Mowbray's name. So what does that tell you?
Yeah,
exactly. The trouble is, though, I was going to listen to the fans. No, they're not. That is the problem, and they're going to realise, thinking I made a mistake here. It's like Birmingham sacked John Eustace. They've got Wayne Rooney. Yeah, I don't get that either. Dear me.
Tony Mowbray's gone there. Tony Mowbray's got East. That's where Tony Mowbray's going.
Yeah,
he's going to Birmingham.
He'll do a good job there.
He'll do a brilliant job there, but they need to give him time. And I think Tony Mowbray will turn it around very, very quickly. No, a young man now has a poor knee injury of that tackle. It's all banished up another injury. That's we talk about LM67, by the way. Number 67, I'm going to say for now on. Our number 67. I hope he's better soon. I hope he's back in time for the City game. Huddersfield Sunderland is cooking. That's from Jan. Hi to you, Jan. And for Sunderland, it was red and right, not red and silver. Pronga shambles. That's in.
Yeah.
Listen, I had a tweet off Shelley Crawford. Big up to Shelley, by the way. I mean, she's been really, really busy, by the way, and she said, "I've got to look after you." And I mean, she'll be watching. She'll be watching it back, and if I don't do a good job, I'll probably get a clip.
I should be on, yeah. I should be on, yeah.
She probably not. She probably it won't be on points. It'll be a knockout. Deontay style. Big up to Ches, by the way. Good to come in, Ches. Before we go on to the third goal as well, nobody's gained the brum. That's from Ron. And I just said hi to Ches. We love Ches, don't we? At least Bill don't come out with a mad statement like we had a call with one of the rest are just in the league.
Yeah. I will never forget that press conference for the rest of my life.
Nah, and we had some mad ones. Him, joking there. We had some mad ones, didn't we, man?
Yeah, Johan Kebab.
There they are. Yeah, got to go Lorraine there. Just late to the party. That's fair. It's very, very true. Let's go for the third goal. Another poor goal to concede. Paul, let's be real. I mean, it was a lovely ball from Gordon. I thought Anthony Gordon had a while of a game yesterday. I mean, I thought Son can handle him at times. I mean, ran into the box, got brought down as well inside the box. Referee, no hesitation, penalty kick, and Jet Isak's just on the rest.
That's it, isn't it? Gordon had, he had him on toast the whole game and just got caught in the box and just took a mad decision to go into him for some reason. I mean, because if he thinks on it, Gordon's got himself into an angle that would have been difficult to score from. So if he just kind of sees it out, you don't know, or maybe doesn't score or whatever. So it's a strange decision, but it's an easy penalty. And then again, like I say, Isaac, he is ice cold. He is ice cold from penalties. Again, he does a little movement that makes the goalkeeper go the wrong way, and he just throws it into the other side of the net. Again, we are very lucky to have this chap here because he is a serious striker. If we get someone in, I'm not just moaning at Miggy here because Miggy had a good game yesterday, but if we get someone in to deliver more balls into Isaac and stuff, I'll tell you what, he could be up there with Haaland with how he can finish. I'm not being over dramatic because his finishing is some of the best I've seen. I mean, it really is. Again, I'm not saying he's the same player, but he really does remind me of Thierry Henry, and some of the ways he finishes is unbelievable.
100%. I mean, what I like about Isak, right? I mean, this guy can move. I mean, he's got skills. He can play right on the right, on the left. And I tell you what, this guy is just going to get better and better. Is he the finisher article? Not for me as yet.
He's
not far away. He's not far away. I mean, I know Wayne. We don't want to mention Isak too much, but what do you think of Isak as a player, and how far can he go?
How much did you pay for him?
63 mil.
There you go. Then. He's worth more than all our team and the stadium and the academy. So it's like that's the difference in levels. What you're talking about, but I was impressed with him yesterday. He's a good player. He's a good finisher. The only thing I would question probably his fitness. I didn't know. He seems to have him and Wilson seem to be out every other week with injuries. I think that might be just an observation from outside. But if you can keep him fit and he gets to run on the side, he'd probably score 20 plus goals. I would have thought.
Yeah, 100%. That's been the problem, that he's had to overplay because it's more Wilson being out that's cropped Isaac, because Isaac's had to play a succession of games. And then because we've got no one else to come on, then he gets injured because he's overplayed. Then Wilson does come back from being unfit. Then he gets cropped again. And when Isaac comes back fit, it's just a vicious circle of having to overplay. And I think that, whether it's this month or in summer, we have to have a third. We can't not.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, he's not the biggest either, is Isaac, but he's strong. I was impressed yesterday up against Ballard, who's a big unit.
He is, isn't he? Yeah.
He is. I agree. Isak's 6'4", by the way. And all the Sunderland fans should get their money back. As the club done them proper. Wow.
No chance of that either.
Not now, mate. Not now. And
about where we are is the ownership are quite happy to be getting 40,000 fans every home game, taking our money, not investing. and that's where we are, because now we'll keep turning up week after week and watching. You know, it was similar to yous when you're in the Championship. You would still keep on getting the crowd, and until people stand up and stop going, then they're quite happy to just take your money. The £10 million we got from Ross Stewart, where's that gone? That hasn't been invested in the side. Where's it gone?
Is it gone? I wonder where Ross Stewart's. I thought he was out long term, and then I found out he's gone to Southampton.
Yeah. £10 million.
Wow.
Now he's out again. He's out for the season again. He got injured when he was down there, so he's out for the season already. So it was a cracking bit of business from us. We got £10 million. But where's the money gone?
Exactly. How old is Ross Stewart now? Is he 20?
25, 26, I think.
Yeah, must be. Yeah.
I tell you what, though, he's a big miss as well. By the way, if he played yesterday, he'd be a big miss. £10 million.
Him and Ahmad carried us last season. Massively missed him.
Wow, I didn't know Ross Stewart's gone, but I thought he's that injured long term. But gone to Southampton. Wow, I tell you what, they're going up this season, Saints. They're going up this season. Hi guys, John, can Alan move with you? He's the wind-up merchant as well when it comes to transfers like Bruce and Henrik as well. Isak Wills on our belt to penalty takers, of course they are.
Brilliant, they really are.
Wayne says, Wayne, good luck for the future. We'd love to see you in the Prem. The North East needs it, but below us. And he is saying that, really? Oh man, no lie. What the hell when Isak came from nowhere and pushed the Sunderland player? Yeah, I've seen that. He must have ran 50 yards to him.
Love it. It's got one of the biggest cheers of the day.
We love it, man. That's passion. Early also make statements and get ticket refunds. And
Tottenham.
And Tottenham, yeah. Newcastle suffered for years, and we did. And KLD out.
Yes. Yeah, I can't blame you.
Yes,
I tell you what.
A lot of Sunderland fans are in that frame of mind at the minute, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
Seems to have all gone sour quite quickly.
Yeah, there you go. KLD out.
Yeah.
And you know what? He must be a season ticket holder at the Stadium at Light as well. Just making news, guys. I've now got 7K.
Well done.
Nice.
So got 7,000. Don't ask me confirmed. It may drop down to about 6,999, but we should see. But as far as I know, it's 7K. No, thank you very much indeed. Always does. And no places as well. So I was going to say as well, I mean, about time we won the game. And I was going to say, Wayne, as well, I mean, you got Ipswich next Saturday. You need a big improvement. And are you going in the transfer market? Do you think he's going to go in? I mean, you say he's not going to invest. Can you see them getting in that striker to come in? Because that's what you need.
If I'm honest with you, I'm not holding my breath. I mean, we've been linked with like same with Kiefer Moore. But again, this model, the ownership, the model is they won't buy anybody who hasn't got a sell-on value. So Kiefer Moore, if he's a loan sign, great. But anybody who's over 25, 26, they'll not entertain them. And that's the downfall, and you can't keep on buying these young lads in and hoping they're going to keep producing the goods for you. Doesn't work. Ahmad, we felt lucky with last year. Absolutely brilliant and carried us back into the season, got us into the playoffs. But it'll be the same old. It'll be a case of we might get a couple of loan signings in, another few young players in, and they'll not improve. I mean, I think we signed something like 8 or 9 players during the summer, and there's only one of them, Bellingham, who's been getting a game. The rest of them haven't been playing. So what's the point? What's the point in signing them? It's all right signing players for the future, but you have to have players who can come in and do the business for you now. So I don't know. I'll reserve judgment till after January, but I'm not holding out much hope.
So basically, just going to buy young players with a sell-on value to sell, and then sell.
It's
literally the Mackems model. It's literally the same model.
That's the model. Is to buy them develop them and sell them on for a big fee. That's the model. What they're going to go down.
Yeah, that was ours, John. Wasn't it? We'll buy cheap in France, get them in the game. Hopefully they do well, and then you can sell them on for triple or quadruple of what you've bought them for. I mean, look at what you did with Kabay.
Yeah.
You bring him in for 3 million or 4 million, whatever he was. He becomes, one of your better players. Then you sell him on for double what you've paid. Well, more than double what they went for in the end.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? That's just the model. It's win-win for them.
It is exactly, but some's come off. Some haven't. Look at Kabay, successful. Yeah, Ben Arthur could have been successful. Do you know what I mean? But it is what it is. And guess who bought Hatton Ben Arthur when he was at Hull? Steve Bruce. What? No. What new? What new? And Michael Bubble or Michael Beale, wherever you call him.
Ian Beale, by the looks of it, isn't it?
Yeah. Ian Beale. Exactly, you would have done. With the great late Jeremy Bill, he's got magic. He would have produced some magic for you guys. But rest in peace, Jeremy, man. Congrats, thank you, Leslie, and thank you very much indeed for Amy. Appreciate that, man. All the hard work. It's just, just keep working on it. It's all about patience as well. To be honest, I would love to see Sunderland and Labora in the Prem as too many copies for me. Plus, it sounds 12 points. That's if you do get 12 points. Big up to Alan. Thank you, Alan. Thank you, Lorraine. And thank you, Amy, as well. It's a draw tonight. It's a draw tonight.
Tomorrow.
Guys.
Tomorrow.
Just before the Man United game, which we're going to win.
Let's hope. And it's got some more as well. Effort saying thanks for Amy for telling right. I think I could be wrong. Yes, it is Leslie. Effort saying as well. So I was going to say, so who's going to man of the match? I'm going to go through them all, but who's your man of the match win for Sunderland or the whole of the game?
The whole of the game, I would have said Guimaraes. He ran the show yesterday for me in midfield, closely followed by Joe Linton. I thought the two of them were really, really good. Gordon as well, I was impressed with. He's quicker than when you see him in real life. He's much quicker than what you see him on the telly. I'll give him that. But for me, Bruno Guimaraes was head and shoulders above anybody else on the pitch. Like, he ran the show. Yeah,
I kind of agree. And let's go on to a lot. I do apologise as well if I missed some out. Even at Met Detective Biaski was warning about Beale. I tell you what, even Rangers fans warning about something about as well. I would take Big Sam and David Moyes back.
Not David Moyes. I wouldn't have.
David Moyes, no chance. Big Sam, he'll walk back. He'll walk back to Sunderland. I'm telling you. I think he would. And if he does, that's who you should have got. Big Sam. You should have got him back. He would have got you up.
Don't know that.
Sunderland are rubbish. Here's hoping they never get promoted because they finish on 0 in the Premier League.
You get 0.
Hey, leave Wayne alone. I've got to be good. I've got to be good to him today because Shelley's watching. Home draw. Yep. I tell you what, I wouldn't mind Southampton away, man. But we shall see. Any hometown be great. Hometown be great. FA is corrupt, and Bruno's man of the match.
He was.
Yeah, I was going to ask you that as well. And take care to Gary and Bruno Joey. Brian to Gary, you take care, Gary, if you're going mid. I actually think that Joe was man of the match. 90% pass completion, absolutely demolished their midfield, plus an assist. Exactly.
Well, that was the only time when Pritchard started getting in the game when he went off. So,
unfortunate for him to get an injury again.
Yeah, we need to get him fit as well.
Having these injuries, man. Won a game at the moment. It's getting boring.
Exactly. It's not good. Isak got an official man of the match, scoring 2 goals.
Yeah, because he scored 2 goals. That's why.
Exactly. Bruno man of the match. 37 close second trips. So, yeah, I thought Gordon played well, by the way. Rooney, he does a great job. He does a great job.
Does he now?
Ask Birmingham fans about that.
He's a good footballer.
Yeah. I can see Cormac. I see Cormac's got a good point, by the way. They got no experience, too young. Always impossible to get promoted without it. You do need experience in the side as well.
100%.
I thought Isak got it after seeing the pick. And
he did.
And just a quick one, right, guys. You're going to say Bruno anyway, so sort of with asking is Bruno G. The fans, Newcastle players after the match celebrating in front of the fans. I'll ask you first to win. What do you think of that? Celebrating in front of the fans.
As we know, you're famous for doing the dressing room picture, aren't you? So after the game, I think it was Tyndall won it after the game. Who decided
It was Tyndall.
Little bit of a wind up for us. It was a bit naughty, but it was quite funny.
Yeah, and you, Paul? I'll figure it out.
What man of the match?
Yeah, you said Bruno G is
Tyndall.
your man of the match as well.
No, Jason Tyndall's my man of the match.
But just for doing that, just for doing that.
I think Bruno was outstanding. But I'll tell you who when they went under the radar. I thought he had one of his best games in the Newcastle shirt. That was Dan Burn. He was getting all of the stick when he was in the starting 11, all of the hate, all of this and all of that. I'll tell you what, he had an unbelievable game. Like I said, he was playing left wing for most of the bloody game. I thought he was brilliant. Miggy as well. I thought Miggy had a very, very good performance. Like I said, maybe Championship is where he needs to be.
Don't let Foxy hear you say that, mate.
They know I'm joking.
He knows. I mean, look, at the end of the day, right? I did the reaction show yesterday, and me. Foxy just played Miggy flag icon yesterday, and you know what? Well deserved. Can you imagine Jacob Murphy's on that pitch yesterday? He would do a lot of shit housery as well. He would have caused havoc. I think it's more the memory doing the picture on the pitch. That's a fair shout. I was pure shithousery taking the winning team photo onto the pitch.
It was.
And Ganguru, big up to you. Take care, mate, and good luck for the rest of the season, Ganguru, because we need Sunderland back in the big time. And let's be honest about that as well. Right, so we're going to wrap up the show there. We're doing an hour because I know you guys got a lot to do. Paul's just got back and he needs a rest. And Wayne, you got other things to do as well. And I think Shell'll be proud of us all show today because I looked after you.
You did. Good show. Really good show. Nice to be on.
Because don't go away yet. And we're going to ask you, did you enjoy coming on? Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, I see it. Greatly appreciate it. Come on. It's nice to have the banter. Like I say, that's what the derbies are all about. You know, both sets of fans have got fans who take it too far, and they say things that they really shouldn't. But for me, it's the banter, and it's all about the banter. Yeah, I mean, I was sitting directly opposite the fans. There was only the tunnel separate, and the banter between the both sets of fans was funny. Like it was really, really good. Really enjoyed it. That's
absolutely brilliant.
And we do need more of it, but like I say, it'll be a good few years before it happens again. I would have thought.
100%. And that championship is so tough to get out of it. That championship league is so tough. It's so difficult. Leicester, Ipswich, Southampton, and Leeds are batting it out. And it's just the rest of the other two is going to come into play as well. But that's going to be so tough for me. I'm going to say Leicester, and I'm going to say Southampton to get promoted. And I think Leeds to do it through the playoffs as well. That's going to be my prediction. I think Ipswich will probably slow down a bit. I mean, Mackem's done a wonderful job at that club, I'm telling you. But I think they might have peaked it too early. But if they get it, I think if they do get up, I think they'll be fine. So, and great banter, John, Paul, and Wayne. Look for good luck for the future, and not forgetting the chat as well. You too, Alan. Thanks for coming on, Wayne, a canny Sunderland fan. We do get the real ones on my channel, so if we do get the real people in as well. Thank you, Leslie. Do hit the likes. I did have 54 people watching the live chat as well. Thank you very much indeed. Big thanks to you, Gary. And Aim said, take care. Thank you, Leslie. I thought Bruno Man of the match. We're looking at the ratings. Amiran had the highest rating, was the main guy. And thank you, Gary. Thank you. And again, Lonzo missed too many chances. Yep, he did. Amy P. Heidi. Whoever got in the team picture in the crowd are so lucky. Imagine seeing your own face behind the team at a derby game. You weren't in there. I'll tell you what, if I was there, I would have been in the thick of things as well. And then people
too high. I was up with Shola.
Yes, that was Shola. Fair dues. And also as well, just a quick one, right? I mean, I have to ask you the question. I don't know if you've seen social media sort of thing, and people having to go at podcasters. I have to ask the question as well. I mean, what's your take on it? Do you think it's pathetic?
About having to go at the YouTube? I don't know. I don't know what the problem is. We do it. We do it as I do it as a hobby. I do it as a hobby. And if you don't like it, don't watch it. That's my opinion. If you like it, you keep on watching. I mean, we're not hurting anybody. Like you say, we just do our for me, it's just my own truthful opinions. I see it as I see it. Try to be as honest as possible.
Yeah.
But I think it is pathetic. You know, we're not hurting anybody by doing what we're doing. We're not.
No.
So.
No. Exactly. I'll just ask the question because I mean, there's a lot of things being said, but you know what? I mean, getting support as well. Our YouTubers getting a bit wrong for it as well. Blah blah blah. Everyone's doing their own football clubs as well, like Chelsea, Arsenal. They are doing it. Even that guy Blair McNally as well, Everton fan.
Look, at the end of the day, John, none of us are that idiot Fogden who pretended to be a Sunderland fan and filmed the derby.
Everywhere he goes, he's just fan of that club, and everywhere he goes,
yeah, that's just that's what makes it have a bad name is stupid people out doing it.
Yeah, fair enough. He gets a lot. He does get a lot of likes, though. He does get a lot of views.
Well, he's got 1 million subscribers, hasn't he? But I just think on Twitter and X is the worst place. I just think at times it's toxic. It's toxic on there, and some of the comments and some people hide behind these handles that and some call for some of the stuff what they put on there. Some call for, you know, just because you can never find out who they are. So
exactly, all it is just for the actors. Some people as well. They're not real people, some of them, but I just take no notice and just do what you got to do. Go through your comments as well before I get to what you got coming up as well. Hello to Scotty B. I hope you're great. Good win yesterday against Millwall. Thank you very much for your support. I really appreciate that. Scott's a big Leicester fan, but he's a great lad. Well, I'm predicting another 20 years until we play Sunderland again. That's in Nick. Thank you, Amy. Thank you, Al. And you too, Les, as well. And what have you got coming up on your show, Wayne? You got anything coming up on your show?
Not too much. I just tend to stick to doing match reviews and match previews and the odd breaking news story. I am looking to do some more podcasts in the coming months just to try and get a little bit more interest. I'm close to 3,000 subs, so I'm doing all right. I'm getting it's just a hobby. Just it's just for the club we love, didn't we?
100%.
But there's that many people doing it now. It's hard, but like I say, it is what it is. We just plod on and do the best we can. And that's it. If people watch, they'll keep coming back. If they don't, then don't watch. That's the way it is.
Exactly. And where can people find you on social media? And I'm on YouTube, Only Frozen SCFC. You can see on the screen. Instagram under the same Only Frozen SCFC. TikTok's the same handle, and X as well, Only Frozen SCFC. So it's all the same name on pretty much all the social media channels, really. But it's mainly YouTube that I work on. Good stuff. And you can find Paul as well on Blank Canvas PC, and links in the title as well. And he doesn't go on YouTube. He's got a YouTube channel, bless him. And let's go on. I think the screen is screen frozen. Don't go away, guys. Can you keep chatting you two as well for 2 minutes? Yeah, is that all right? Am I back?
Black screen.
Yeah,
I got a blank screen, but if it goes away, don't
need
go
to bin
away,
that internet, John, and get a new internet provider. I think.
Yeah, I'm with BT in a minute. I do apologise. And let's go on to do your own thing, guys. Sorry about that. Repeat the haters as hard as it is to put up with the rubbish. Try to ignore Lorraine. You're 100% right. Big up, John. Thank you. Good to see you as well, Eddie. And watch your channel as well. It's getting better. It's been brilliant. Thank you very much indeed. And keep being the trolls. You're right. Lorraine, I second your comments. Scott, I have to agree. Lorraine, have to agree. And hello to Cenk. And Paul does have a YouTube channel, does some cracking watch-alongs as well. So,
okay.
If you do,
I just wanted to comment to the person. I'll just call him out very briefly. To the person who messaged me, one Sunderland fan who does take it too far, who said I wouldn't make it out of Sunderland alive while I'm here.
Really?
So thanks to you, buddy. I did make it home alive. So I'm sorry that you're handing out my picture didn't go as well as you wanted it to.
There's no need for us at all.
Bizarre. But I got out alive, so thanks, buddy. I'll give you a hug and a kiss the next time I see you, because I love you. You're a nice guy.
Facts. Absolute facts. Absolute facts. You know what? They can give it out, and when they take it back, it makes like a complete and utter.
Like I said, it's not. Like I said, everyone else was brilliant. banter, fun, and all that. No problem with that at all. But yeah, that was a
Yeah,
strange DM I got.
On both sides,
That.
on both sides, there's always idiot ones, and that was too far.
Agreed.
Oh, thanks, Jez. When's the next? Is Man City on TV?
That would be on 5:30. Yes, I think it'll be on TNT. I think because it's 5:30 kickoff.
Okay, well, maybe we'll do one for that one then.
Go and do it, man. Go and do it.
Getting a lot of love, so maybe we'll do one for the Man City game then.
Yep. Go and do it.
Maybe if we don't get beat 5-0.
Exactly.
I saw in the comments that De Bruyne is back. That's all.
De Bruyne came on a sub on there, so he's back.
Oh, my life!
Just at the wrong time, the right time, whichever way you want it.
Just what we need is De Bruyne back. Oh God!
My God! We go for the comments fine quickly. I do apologise. Paul does have YouTube. Yes, he does. Going to Paul Clark and great show as well. Add to its bants as well. And fully agree with Les, and Paul sounds brilliant. Like my very own Kiev and Les, because you need a hottie. Bless. Saying that, I hope Sunderland do get up and stay up and Mr. Derby. We all do, Les. I think every true fan of football should be able to have an opinions and discussions, etc. And this is what yourself, me and others like to do. It's not easy. I totally agree. I have grafted down in Sunderland and Borough, wearing the colours, and had the knee bother and candy banter on site. That's from Roddy. I agree. Candy off injured their thoughts on that. He's a really good defender, but that'd be a massive blow for City. But they got cover. Get your electric repaired. Yes, I will, Alan. And I believe we're 15, and I'm still blank. Thanks for coming on, chats and the guys as well. If you like to feel like what you watch, guys, I'm really backstage because I'm going to get back in as well. And like and subscribe, I should be back. If not tomorrow, I'll be back on Tuesday. And I think the next show is going to be the transfer show. I think I'm going to get that back on the Rose transfer day. So, yeah, I will look at who we're going to be after as well. And like I said, like, subscribe. And as always,